I'm Debbie Reed and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a delicious fish recipe using Philadelphia brand chive and onion cream cheese. It's going to be a stuffed flounder recipe and I think you're really going to love. Don't let all the little bowls here scare you. There's not a whole lot to this. We end up throwing everything in this bowl, refrigerating it, actually putting it in the freezer for about 10 minutes just to firm it up, stuff the fish and put it in the oven. So it's really easy. So don't let the stuffed fish scare you at all. What I have here in the bowl is 3 tablespoons of some softened butter. And to that, I'm going to add our delicious, yummy Philadelphia cream cheese, the chive and onion, my favorites. Need it right out of the container. There we go. Okay, get that all in there. Get it off real quick here. And we just want to cream that together. So, and to that we're going to add some crumbled blue cheese. That's 2 ounces of blue cheese. And I'm going to stir that in there. Alright, now on to all the rest of the little ones here. Because nothing too much, it's all just a little bit of everything. We have 1 clove of garlic that I've minced. That goes in. Then I have half a teaspoon of some lime zest, a teaspoon of lime juice, a teaspoon of some Worcestershire sauce. Ooh, that even came out all right. I think you understood what I said there. A teaspoon of capers that I've chopped up. Did drain them well. Didn't want any of the juice in there. And 1 tablespoon of some minced up Italian parsley. Stir that, just be careful so the lime juice and the Worcestershire doesn't come scooting out at you. Mix that together really well. Then we have 1 more ingredient we're going to throw in there. I wanted to keep that to last because you don't want to mush it up. And that is, oh, actually I forgot, a little salt and a little pepper. Forgot all about that. Let's put those in. Before I forget to do that. Right there. Mix that together again. There we go. Now our last ingredient is 1 can of the little baby shrimp. You don't have to buy the big fancy kind and spend a lot of money. You can get the cheaper can with the really teeny weeny guys because it's going to go in here and be in the flounder. I did drain them really well. Actually pat them with a little bit of a paper towel too. So just don't want to get any extra water in there. Alright. And just stir that in just until it's combined. Like I said, you're using the little shrimp, so you don't want to mutilate it and turn it into mush. All right, there we go. That is our filling. See, not too bad. A lot of little bowls out here, but not really anything out of the ordinary. So see, there you go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the freezer for about 10 minutes. You just want to firm it up a little bit. And then what we're going to do is I have some flounder fillets. We're going to put some of the filling down across the center, roll it up, actually put a little bit more of the filling on top of it and bake it off in the oven. So I think you're really going to love it. It's a really, really delicious recipe and very easy to make. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and as soon as that's done in the freezer, I'll go ahead and show you the assembly of it. Okay, our filling is ready. I've had it in the freezer for 10 minutes, so it's firmed up a little bit. The filling actually makes enough for 4 servings. I'm actually only going to make 2 today, so I'll be reserving some of that for later. I have my 2 pieces of flounder. And what I have done, I did pat them dry a little bit with a paper towel, so not too watery. And since I only kind of section it off here, so you take about 1/4 of it, a little less than 1/4 because you're going to put a little bit on top after you roll it. So you're just going to put a nice little bit of the filling in there, like that. And then I start at the shorter end and just kind of go around like that. And then I'm going to lay it in my baking dish. Oh, take the other one. Do the same thing. Again, take about 1/4 of it. Just put it right down the middle like that. Okay. It smells good already. I love this filling. It is so good. It has so many flavors in it. I love it. Okay. Okay, so there's our little stuffed flounder. Let me move this out of the way. And we do next is, you want it in a shallow pan when you bake it in the oven. So since I only have the 2 pieces, I'm putting it in a little pie plate, so it's a little bit lower. You could probably even get 4 in there if you'd like. So I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm going to take just a little and put it on the top. I'm going to spread it around, give a little bit of some of that filling up top. Oops. It's a little sticky, but it will work its way around. There we go. Okay. And the last thing we do to it before we put it in the oven, so I'm going to give that one just a little bit more right there. Yum. Is we pour a little bit of some melted butter over the top. And there we go. Okay. Alright, so that's ready to go in the oven. I have the oven preheated at 375. They're going to bake for about 20 minutes until the fish is done and it flakes easily with a fork. Don't need to cover it. It goes in uncovered. So I'll go ahead and do that, and in a minute I'll show you the end result. Hi, our delicious stuffed fish is out of the oven. Doesn't it look good? The filling of this, you're just going to love it. Now don't worry, some of the filling is going to come out of the ends a little bit, but don't worry, when you serve it up, you just take the rest of it that came out and put it around and put it on top. You already have some on top, so that's going to be just fine. So let me go ahead and try and do this here without having it fall apart too bad on me, without getting it all over the counter here. We're going this way. Don't want my fish to fall apart. There we go. And then you take whatever may have come out, and you just can spoon it right over the top. It's not that much, a little spoon or 2 of it. But doesn't that look good? Oh, this is just delicious. You're going to love this. Go ahead and take a taste. This is one of my favorites. I've been making this for a long time. That is so good. It's got so many flavors going on in it. And with the cream cheese and the butter and the blue cheese kind of holding everything together with all those other flavors, it's really good. I think you're going to love it. And you can also, one thing that I did mention that you can do, if you want to kind of prep a little bit of it ahead of time, feel free to make the filling ahead of time and put it in the refrigerator. You can make it in the morning, or if you're going to be heading out somewhere, and then when you get home, in order to throw dinner together, you can take it out. At that point, since it's been in the refrigerator all day, you might want to let it sit out maybe 5 minutes. But then you can go ahead, fill it up, roll up your flounder, in the oven it goes, and dinner can really be on the table in a matter of minutes. So I hope you give my stuffed flounder recipe a try. I think you're really going to love it.